woken to grey by the miasma of the neighbour idling in the street again. Chill winds and the ubiquitous white noise of city traffic below persists through the day. Woken to grey by the miasma of the neighbour's piss and heroin, Stevie peered out of the grimy window. Fresh snow blanketed the streets and the bins were covered with heaps of rubbish. The dark, snowy streets, glowing with neon lights from the shop signs and hair salons of the brothel and the city centre pubs, lent an icy air to the room. Stevie turned on the electric blanket, nestling into the lumpy pillow, and went back to sleep. It's not just snow. It's not just the boredom of sitting at home bored. Boredom has become a sticky word to me now. Early, cold and grey. I heard a cockerel crow twice this morning. Unsettled. Chill wind and drizzle. A day to be thankful for socks. A day to be thankful for socks and scarves. Today I went to see the Superman movie and was really enjoying it until the second to last scene, when I was suddenly thinking about how people still think he can fly, and I began to picture his fatal crash and started to cry. Good thing I was alone in the theatre. Helicopters haunt the night with their insufferable whir. The birds herald a glorious morning that rapidly boils over into oppressive heat. A good day to sit in the shade. Helicopters haunt the night with their insufferable whir. Cops bark at the neighbours on the other side of a thin wall. Tiny droplets of rain tinkle on the pavement. I am reenacting a dream. The clanking and droning of car horns and tyre screeches comes from all sides. Raucous start at 4 a.m. Found the hill under a heavy storm. Childlike, staring out of the window, watching for lightning flashes and counting to time the thunder. Adult affectations of indifference, the civilized superiority of shelter displaced by the brute power of the world outside. Rain followed for most of the day. The civilized superiority of shelter and imagination, where there's a carpet in the wind and steel on the seas. These and all these will protect us. So let us go with the same courage that would take us to the gallows. A thoroughly wet start again. Loquacious magpies fill the gaps between the drips. Brighter from mid-morning to dusk, but an oddly listless atmosphere. Night as warm as day again. Loquacious magpies fill the gaps between the drips of passing seagulls, bringing them news about the outside world. Little pug-nosed Goulburn magpies hop, hop, hop around their little patch of heath. They add little tidbits to the choir. Grape, top of the pops. The pearly jays do a manky drum solo as they stomp and shove their way to the top of the highest branch of the hawthorn. Cloudless blue heat shimmer. The city is sirens and shouting. Red-faced, shirtless men and junkies pavement slumped. The hill is a sanctuary above. Shouting, red-faced, shirtless men and junkies pavement slumped in pools of vomit and blood. In the meanwhile, John, outside the hospital, crouches over a dead, corpse-spattered bird. His was the last victim of a bullet to the throat. Jesus Christ, what have we done? He mutters to himself. He wipes the blood and feathers away, smears them onto his skin.